The resurrection means that we can stop covering our sin and come to life, to start living. The women went to the tomb that day with spices to cover the scent of death. They rolled the stone in front of Lazarus' tomb to cover the smell of death. And isn't it like us that we spend our lives trying to cover the scent of death and decay? We think, well, if I can just get the next promotion, if I can just get more zeros in my bank account, if I can just get a better relationship, it will fill the void of death and decay in my life. But can I tell you that those things only continue to cover the smell of death? Because until we address the root problem, until He calls us to life. And this is the reason why religion will not work, because religion always is about covering the scent of death. It is about doing more. It is about being good enough, about changing our behavior, changing our actions. If I work hard enough, if I change my appearance, then eventually it'll change my heart. But the power of the gospel to transform our life is that it's not from the outside in, covering it up. It is from the inside out, that He changes who we are. It is the power of God to transform us, not for behavioral modification or religion, but for a whole new life. Paul says that the Spirit of God who raised Christ from the dead, He now lives in you. And just as God raised Christ from the dead, He will give you life to your mortal bodies, and by the same Spirit living in you. Friend, I want you to know He is standing at the grave of your life today. The grave of your loss, the grave of your failure, the grave of your pain, and He is shouting out to you. He is calling you by name. Lazarus, come out and take off the grave clothes. He's calling you by name. Stop covering and start living.